It is a Wednesday morning and we are pressing on from beautiful, beautiful Mylor. It's been a wonderful place to spend a couple of nights, but we're all about the trip and the trip continues. And I'm going to show you where we're going today. I'm going to pick up the top off of my sun cream first, which I've left there. Put that away. There we go. This is the plan for today then. We are, as mentioned, in Falmouth. And today we're going to come back out of Falmouth. We're coming back up east, up to here and into Fowey, which is just there. That's about 20 miles. So I reckon, at 20 knots therefore, about an hour. We're going to have lunch there. We're going to have a little explore, have a look around. And then later on this afternoon, we're going to come back out of Fowey, further on up the coast, basically heading pretty much due east. And then Plymouth is our destination for tonight. It's about another 20 miles. That's going to hop us about halfway home. We've got a berth booked in Plymouth, right in the city centre, so that'll be interesting. We've got to lock into that, and that's tonight's destination. So that is the plan. The weather, well, look at the flag. It's absolutely windless. It should be good. Well, it's not a guarantee because you sometimes get some odd swells and bits and pieces, but the forecast is about as good as we could hope. This cloud is due to shift, and all being well, it's going to be another beautiful day. Stick with us. A very beautiful Aquastar on the end. I've got Garmin's auto route running, so if I zoom out you can see it's actually put that pink line is the route that it's mapped already for me just by putting the waypoint in. We've got distance to go at 22.3 miles to the entrance of Fowey. We've got arrival at 12:55. That's at this speed, and obviously we're going to be picking that up quite a bit, so that should drop. And this is how things are looking as we come out of Mylor. We're heading down that away to get out to the sea, and then we're rocking and rolling. Current time is 8:30. We were going to have breakfast. The cafe didn't open till 9. We were keen to get going. We thought, you know what, let's just crack on. We're going to have a brunch in Fowey when we get there. Got Kit Kats for emergencies. I think this is what you would call flat calm. Just fantastic. This is the weird bit because we are still very much inside the harbour, but we are away because there's no speed limit here. How weird is this? Yeehaw! I cannot tell you how good this feels. I really can't. It's awesome. The So we are just clearing the estuary, cruising at 22 knots. We've got an ETA now of 9:30, current time 8:38. So yeah, less than an hour from here, all being well. All being well, magic words. Look at these sea conditions. Oh wow, I thought it would be calm, but this is flat. Just superb. A couple of boats heading up the coast the other way. We're going to take those down the port side, and away we go. That bird has just overtaken us. We're doing 21 knots and it's pulling away. They're quite fast. This is Dobmin Point that we're coming around now. It's about halfway point. We've just dropped below 10 miles to go, nautical miles. ETA 9:32, but yeah, we ease around slightly to port and then straight across. Fowey is straight over there. And that's where we're going next.
This coastline is magnificent.
And look at these sea conditions. Just incredible. What a day. This is Dolphin Point that we're spearing past right now. We're altering course slightly to port, and we're now pointed pretty much directly at Fowey, straight down there. Distance to run, about 9 miles. ETA is 9:32. We're currently 7 minutes past 9. So we're looking good. Might be able to see the dolphins there chasing after smugglers.
I don't think we're too far away from Fowey now, which is our next stop. This is just a glorious place.
Now we can just see Fowey appearing on the coastline there. We're about, where are we? About 2 3/4 miles out. there. There's a couple of boat stops around at the entrance as well. Looking good. There it is, Fowey. Absolutely fantastic, land ho. Brilliant. Look at that. Beautiful. We have parking junction as well, so we get a bit closer in. I will give it a shout and see what he'd like us to do more of it. Roger that. Oh, look at this. It's so special making landfall when you come from a different place and it's somewhere you've not been to before. I have been here a long time ago, but not for many, many years. It just feels so great to be doing this. Absolutely wonderful. Fowey Harbour, this is Smuggler's Blues 2, over.
This is Fowey Harbour Patrol, good morning.
Good morning, Fowey Harbour. We've just come round from Falmouth. We're actually on our way up to Plymouth this evening, but we're wondering whether you would have a visitor berth that we could use, or a visitor buoy I should say, that we could use. There's two of us, we're 8-metre boats, so we're happy to raft alongside each other just for about 6 hours, over.
That's no problem at all. So on your starboard side, as you can see upriver, you'll see some blue mooring buoys. You can help yourself to any of those on the inside rows towards the Brazen Island slipway where the yellow crane is, over.
I can see the yellow crane, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Fowey Harbour. We will drift from there and pick a blue buoy up on the inside. Thank you, Smuggler's Blues out. Okay, yellow crane is over there. We'll put some blue buoys and we'll pick up a berth. Pick up a buoy even. Well, we are now nicely moored in Fowey, and we are about to very quietly head ashore. Have some breakfast, absolutely. And the closest thing here is the seagulls.
I do like this electric motor.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's just the way to bimble around in a harbour, isn't it?
Absolutely. Stealth.
Yeah.
This beautiful place. Matching it by A gaggle of tenders.
There certainly is a gaggle of tenders. Might be a squeeze in there, might move a bit of that. Somewhere.
Parking's a bit tight round here, Nick.
That was a squeeze, wasn't it? But we're in, we're parked, and we're ashore. Welcome to Fowey.
Fantastic.
This is a nice idea. These are life jacket lockers. And a lot of people are tempted to think, I don't want to carry the life jacket around with me. I'll just jump in the tender and come ashore. And of course that is inevitably one of the places where you're most likely to fall in. So they've done this so that when you get ashore, you can take your life jacket off and pop it away. Well, this is Fowey. What a quaint little place. Absolutely fantastic. And our most important mission right now is breakfast.
Breakfast. Oh yes, definitely.
Yes,
Breakfast.
breakfast. Absolutely. Well, we might even call it brunch, to be honest. This is how we set ourselves up for the day.
The healthy option.
Well, that I think we're going to describe as a win. That was delicious, wasn't it?
Fantastic breakfast.
Really?
Really nice.
It was superb. And for all our American viewers, here are some British red telephone boxes. We still have them. I don't know what's nothing in them. No, I was just thinking that. Isn't it quaint? This is Fowey boat hire. If you want to come and do this boating thing, you can come and do it here with these and explore all of this. No reason not to, is there? Absolutely fantastic. Well, that's been a very pleasant potter around Fowey, and now we're heading back to the boats and we're going to go and have a potter up the estuary, see what we can see.
Oh, thank you, Fowey. It's been a blast.
Yeah, that's been great.
It's been a breakfast.
It has been a breakfast.
Or a brunch, rather. Brunch.
Yes. So we are back aboard, fenders are coming in, we're going to get Greg adrift.
Set me adrift.
Absolutely. I forget the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go potter up river, see what we can see. That's the afternoon plan. We are fighting our natural inclination for a middle-aged nap and going boating instead.
Takes it out of you, all this holiday.
All this fun, I know, it's hard work. Right, let's put you down for a minute while I deal with Greg's multitude of lines that we've rigged here. There goes Greg. So I'll take my fenders in now, cast my bow line off from the mooring buoy, and we are on our way. Tender is back in position. So just to show you on the chart what we're about, we are on the visitor berths over here, and we went over to Fowey earlier, which is there. What we're doing now is we're going to head upstream, follow it all the way up. We've got high water in about 2 hours time, which is perfect. So that takes us up there and then on up. You see how it links on, and we're going to see how far we can get. So that there is the plan. Let's go and cast off. In fact, very importantly, let's start the engine first, shall we? Because I think that'll help. Alright. Trick is to try and do this without getting the line wet, which whilst holding a GoPro might be a challenge, but we'll have a go. Here we go. This is the tricky bit. Oh! I think I got the tail wet, but that wasn't a bad effort. There we are. We're adrift. Going to do some boat driving. Bye-bye, mooring boy. Thank you. Here we go. What a day. It's really warmed up now. Quite sweltering. Now obviously I've got the chart as you've seen, but actually what I'm using is the electronic chart here, so we can zoom out with this, you see all the way up the river where we're going. We'll zoom right in and get a really good close-up of where we are. That is a very helpful device, but it's worth having paper chart as well, and then you know you've got backup. It's an easy thing to plan on as well. These little self-drive boats. Fantastic. Well, the word of a time. Come boating. Do it. Do it. These beautiful sailing yachts here, proper old classics, absolutely stunning. This one's on the end there, just gorgeous. There's bowsprits on them. We're still in a very saily area down here. And it's so nice to see so much action on the water as well. There's loads of people out today, motorboats, sailing boats, little boats, big boats. It's all going on and everyone's having an absolute ball. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Axo Bar heading downstream. Another very pretty sailing boat there. Fabulous. Look at these houses as well. We have a ferry here, so we need to be aware of his movements. And he's got the ramp down on the dock at the minute, or the slipway I should say, so I think we're all right.
I was waiting for the ferry. The ferry is currently over the other side. There's a handy place to keep your boat, isn't there?
Look at this for a house up here. That's insane, isn't it? Wow. Ferry's on its way. Now believe it or not, this used to be one of the busiest ports in the country, and the reason for it was clay. They exported millions and millions of tons of clay from here every year, and you can still see some of the areas where the big ships came up. They used to actually have to reverse them up the river using tugs, get them alongside, fill them up with clay and send them off again. But yeah, that is part of the clay workings there. These are visitor areas here. You can see them marked on the chart. We are up here now. You can see the V's on the chart. That's marking that pontoon. So you can come round, and instead of being where we were, you can come up, be alongside a pontoon. You can't walk ashore from it, but it obviously gives you a nice secure mooring, but also it's very, very quiet and sheltered up here, away from the town. And there are some of the tugs that were used for bringing the big ships in and out, and there's more areas here for loading. Look at this massive wharf on our port side, on the left hand side. That's putting really big ships alongside and loading them up with clay. It's a huge industry down here, or it was, less so now. A lot more is getting sourced from abroad, but yeah, it's been pretty serious in here. That, as I'm sure you've no doubt worked out for yourself, is the train that will bring the clay in to be exported. Mad, isn't it? The whole industry all gone quiet. What a shame. This is actually a pretty big estuary when you get further up it, isn't it? Another beautiful, beautiful place. We are so lucky to be boating in this area. Just fabulous. These cormorants on these buoys look like gatekeepers. Can we pass, Mr. Cormorant? Yes, we can. We don't want to upset you. There we are. Oh, he's gone. Sorry. Well, this is quite something. Look how unspoilt this is, and we're at where the river splits. You can see you can go up that way or up that way. I'll show you on the chart actually. So we've come all the way up here, and then at the end of there it starts again there. That's so they can get it all onto the same chart. We've come right up here, and we're here where it splits, and we're going to go up this way. Amazing church over here. Hopefully you can see it perfectly well, but it's right there. Into the shallower upper reaches now. We're down to less than 2 meters in depth of water, 1.7 in fact. This might be as far as you want to go, I suspect. It's a little conflab with the Gregosaurus. Yeah, we're going to call that about done. I'll show you where we are on the chart. We are now right up St. Winnow, there. We're right there, and in fact we literally go pretty much off the chart. There's a last little bit then that comes up here. So there is more we could do, but it does start to get very, very shallow. So we're going to come back down, follow it back down to there. That takes us to there, back out, and then of course Plymouth next. We're fairly well back downstream. We can see the clay works right down the bottom of this stretch of estuary, and I've just put the auto route on for Plymouth. You can actually see the route here, the pink line going along the coast. That's guiding us back down. It's 24.3 nautical miles to go to Plymouth. It's about 20 miles from the entrance, so therefore just over 4 miles of river to go down to get to the entrance. Arrival time is 18:30. So 6:30 p.m. It's currently just coming on 2 p.m. But that is assuming that we maintain our current speed, which is 5.5 knots, which I don't think we're going to do. Obviously, when we get to sea, we'll pick the pace up and shorten that ETA hopefully considerably. So I will show you that when we get a bit further down. I didn't really think it's worth filming the whole trip back down the river again because it looks very similar to how it looked on the way back up, just pointing the other way. I will just show you this house as we go past. Look at that with the boathouse underneath. That's pretty cool, isn't it? There's some spectacular properties around here. This is us back down at Fowey. Fantastic.
Well, that's Fowey done. Lovely place, lovely river. Next, Plymouth and fish and chips.
My friend John, if you're watching this, this is exactly where we were on your Fairline Targa when we asked certain emergency services for a bit of seaman-like advice and got a rather withering response with regard to our intended passage down to Plymouth. I remember it well, I hope you do too. Rock and roll? Let's go for it. Hey, you're not getting away from that easily, Greg. Yeah!
Oh, he's gonna beat me! He's gonna beat me! And he's got me!
To Plymouth, cruising at 22 knots, and our arrival time is suggested at 15:23, which has proven fairly accurate so far, to be fair. Current time is just gone 2:30, so we're looking at about a 50-minute run. In fact, we'll slow down as we go through Plymouth Sound, so that'll add a little bit, so probably an hour. I'm going to say an hour. We'll be in, probably approaching the marina at 3:30, all being well. There's the Gregosaurus, and there's the beautiful coastline. Look at that bay there. island that we're passing there, or just about to pass anyway, and that is about 10 miles west of Plymouth. So once we pass that, we've got about 10 miles to run. At the halfway point of this particular little trip. And look at this sea state, it's just magnificent. A little bit of sunshine today, there's clouds, but certainly not damp the spirits, that's for sure. This headland we are heading up on here is Rame Head, and that is the gateway to Plymouth. We go round there, we hook a left, Plymouth is directly in front of us. And I think my learned colleague is pleased to see it. It's got a sprint on. You can see Rame Head Chapel, that building right on the very top there. Incredibly exposed, incredibly beautiful chapel right there. Absolutely remarkable. And Plymouth Sound is just around that next headland. And that'll be bringing us around here and into the Sound here. This is Plymouth Sound here. We're going down through here and across to a marina down over there. Plymouth ahoy! Here we go, this headland here is this headland here, and this breakwater with the lighthouse on the end of it, you should be able to just make out just in across there. We'll see it a bit clearer as we get closer in, obviously. Might just see a white sail on a sailing boat, and just to the right of that sail you can see the lighthouse. There we go, you can see the breakwater now coming out on the chart. Sound, if I zoom out slightly you'll see it's like that, and you can probably see the lighthouse a bit clearer now. That's on the end, or this end of the Sound breakwater. So this is Plymouth. Princess Yachts are here, somewhere up around that way. This is where their factory is, or one of their factories, their waterside factory. I think they've got 5 factories in total, if I remember rightly. We've got Plymouth Hoe across here. Drake's Island is this fellow over here, and we're headed down right over there. We're going to Sutton Harbour, which is right on the Barbican, so a very, very good place to visit, and allows you to step sort of out of the marina and straight into the town, as it were, which is rather nice. A lot of the other marinas here, and there are quite a few here. I think there are about 5 marinas here. Most of them are fairly remote, but that's a nice one right in the centre of the town. So we're booked in there for tonight.
So we are here in Plymouth. We've just stopped to put fenders on and lines on, ready for locking into the marina. I'm following Nick, as I always do, because I've no idea where I'm going. But whilst I was doing that and mucking about with the nav, I've been tracking our journey from when I left at Brixham over the last few days, and to the point we are at now in Plymouth. It's 147 nautical miles. So that's pretty impressive and very exciting. Loving it. Shame it's starting to rain though, but hey ho.
You can see that massive ship a bit better now, straight through there. I think it's a ferry. I think it's a Plymouth ferry. And Plymouth Hoe with the lighthouse up on the top, where Sir Francis Drake was playing bowls that time. A bit of history there. And where we're going is in over here. It'll become clearer when we get a little bit nearer. There's a super yacht anchored over there. And bizarrely enough, given the fantastic weather we've had, it is actually raining. I don't know if you can see it on the windscreen. It's actually started to rain. Oh well.
I can see Nick on camera and he's pointing a lot. So this means you're probably getting your Plymouth history lesson. Which is better coming from Nick than me, because apart from Sir Francis Drake being up there and spotting the Spanish fleet or something like that while he was playing bowls, that's about all I know.
Super yacht over there. Fabulous. So we've got Queen Anne Battery Marina here. Sutton Harbour Marina is just behind it through a lock. Current time, we are just coming up on 4 o'clock. So that's been a decent run round. Obviously stopped, just put fenders and lines out ready. You can see we've got the bow line on there. Fenders are here. Fenders back up in position so I can get to the bathing platform easily. And yeah, we're all set for both the lock and also for berthing. Sutton Lock, this is Smuggler's Blues 2, over.
Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Sutton Lock. Smuggler's Blues 2. I'm cruising company with a friend of mine, and we have berths booked in Sutton Marina tonight. We are just approaching. Let me just turn that off. We're just approaching the lock and just looking for instructions for coming in, please. Over.
Okay. What's the name of your two vessels, please?
The vessels are Smuggler's Blues 2 and Dreams. Over.
Yeah, I've got those down on Alpha 69 and Alpha 67. I'll just swing the bridge. I'll let the Marina team know that you're on your way.
You're very kind. Thank you very much indeed. So do we just wait for the green light? Is that basically the procedure, over?
Yes, that's correct. I need to swing the bridge out of the way. With a few pedestrians to go across. I'll swing the bridge, and when that's clear, you'll see a green light to proceed.
That's absolutely perfect. Thank you very much indeed. We'll just hang out here until you're ready. Thank you very much. Smugglers out.
Plymouth Blues 2, Pedro. Nice to see you in Plymouth, Nick.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you very much. So we've got Queen Anne Battery Marina here, and in fact that big boat you can see the top of is Project Princess 72 that we're filming with SeaTag, who are based here. Where we're going is into Sutton Harbour, and that's in here. You see the bridge that's going across? There's a lock there as well, but because it's high water, the lock gates are open. They don't need to be holding the water in and locking people in. However, they do need to move the bridge for us. And there are people walking across it at the minute. So you can see some bright red lights to the left of the bridge, and basically what they will do is they will close that bridge off in a moment. They will then swing the bridge, and then when we get the green lights, that's our signal to go. There goes the bridge. Now we're watching these traffic lights up here for a green. for a go. There's another boat waiting to come out. They've been asked to wait for us to go through first.
7 lock, and double, over. Yes, sir. Now 3 lock, this is Panama's requesting inbound as well, please.
Yeah, just follow them in now, people.
Thank you, Panama's out.
Four knots maximum speed, no wash.
Okay, I have instructions to go in and round past Miller and Carter, and I'll take us round to the berth.
Cracking place. Wow. Right, we just need to find our berth now.
Okay, that's E pontoon, we can see it right on the end there. This one is D, again you can see it up there. We need to keep these buoys, these green buoys, on our starboard side, and we'll work our round to A pontoon, south side of A pontoon. This is B, so we're around the other side of that one.
Cheers, Lock. See you next time.
Cheers, see you later.
And that is A. We want the south side. Okay, berth numbers. Ah, what have we got here? Got it. Yeah, with these ones here. Right. Let's put you down while I get us manoeuvred in. Dreams is in.
Wow. What a day.
Let's just switch smugglers off. There we go. What do we think, mate?
Wow. Well, it's from one extreme to another, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we're here right in the heart of the city.
yeah,
And we've been doing countryside, so the impact was huge.
yes, absolutely. Coming into here,
not,
yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Not at all, no, but very, very different, isn't it?
Yeah. Just so exciting.
Yeah,
Another adventure.
yeah, totally,
What a fabulous run that was.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, well done, buddy.
Well, likewise.
Well
That's
done,
all
boats. Good boats. Good boats.
Absolutely excellent boats. So this is us for today. We are going to just chill out here for a bit, go and get something to eat, relax, and
In
then
bed for 7. Separate beds, I hasten to add.
yes, exactly. Yeah, it's probably an early night tonight, and then tomorrow is the big push home. So that's the story so far. Join us tomorrow. There'll be the last leg coming soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.